grading and feedback. First, we'll talk about how this session aligns to our graduate profile. Feedback is an essential part of our students' school career, and it helps prepare them for the future. So grading is an important and oftentimes time-consuming task for most teachers, but with the use of Canvas, teachers will have the choice to grade either in the SpeedGrader or through Google Assignments, both of which will help them grade much more efficiently and productively. So when a student creates an assignment, they can choose to grade with Canvas or Google Assignments LTI. A few things that the SpeedGrader allows teachers to do is sort submissions by students, hide students' names for anonymous grading, and view all submission details for each student. Teachers can also give feedback in the form of video, audio, text, comments, emojis, and with the Google Assignments LTI, teachers can create rubrics that are then displayed off to the right next to the student work. They can also give students feedback directly in the student work using a comment bank, and all while staying right in Canvas. So let's take a look at some of these features. So the first thing you're going to do when you go into your Canvas course is navigate to the assignment that you'd like to create. Next, we're going to open up the SpeedGrader and use some of the tools, and then we'll let you go ahead and try that out on your own. So let's take a look. So I'm going to go into a course. There are several different ways to get to the grades. I have over here my gradebook. I can go into my course. So I'm just going to choose one of my courses here. And I can also, if I click on grades over here, it's going to open up to a gradebook. It takes a few seconds for the names to load. Once you're in the gradebook, you can apply different filters on how you want to sort your students' names. You can also search assignments as well. Let's go ahead and click on the filters. We can create our own filters as well. Here up at the top. So I'm going to go ahead and pick an assignment. I'm going to pick this one right here. Try creating modules. So I'll click on the assignment name up at the top. And then I'll come over and I can see what my student has put in here. This is the assignment. And there's a little rubric there. But I'm going to go ahead and click on the SpeedGrader. Off to the right. And now I have some options here. So I can come in, this is a picture. This student went ahead and took a screenshot and uploaded it. So I'm gonna take a peek at it. And I can grade over here to the right, but I can also annotate up here across the top. One of the really neat features in here is that I can download, once I'm finished with my annotations, you can see it says download the annotated PDF, so I can get a copy of that. So I'll always have over here, if I click here, this will just be the original before my annotations. All right, so you can of course zoom in, zoom out, and we can go to full screen if we want. I can also drop a little pin I can change the color here. This little pin, if I click in there, it will actually put a place where I can leave a little comment. So I can come over here and leave a comment. So, and I'll say something like, great pick of the assignment. Of course, we want to give some meaningful feedback, but if I decide I don't like that comment, I can just trash it here. It says, are you sure you want to delete this? So I can delete my comments as well. And then I can also come over and delete this little annotation pin. All right, let's see, moving right along. I can also highlight things. I can use a text box to type into, slash through. These are many of the same tools that many of us are used to. free draw and annotation. Let's see what that looks like. I can choose my line size. Ooh, there we go. Right. And again, I have an opportunity to add a comment there. And I can even put boxes around things to highlight as well and leave a comment. So it always attaches it over to a comment there. It's kind of a neat feature. If I could move along this bar over here at the top, this will take me back to my gradebook. I can click here, and this is grayed out right now. I don't have any grades in, but you can say that there's nothing to post right now or hide. I can come in here to options in the gear, and I can choose how I'm going to sort the names of my students. And to get truly unbiased, anonymous grading, I can hide the student names in the SpeedGrader as well. So I'll go ahead and hide the names and save the settings. So now instead of having that student's name here, I have student 1. It allows for some anonymous grading. So I can come over here and I can look at the last time that the student viewed the document. I can also use this little drop down to scroll down all of my students. And of course, since I turned that on, that hide the names, I'm getting them listed like this. So I have a lot of students here. These ones here with the dot mean that they have already submitted. I can also go ahead and use these arrows to work through my students. All right, so let's come over here, and now that we've seen the annotation tools, I'm going to take you down through this sidebar here. Again, that's the original assignment. I can download that. I can put a score right here. I want to score it out of 10. Give her a grade. I can also pull up my rubric and use that to help me with my grading. Let's go ahead and cancel that. And I can leave comments right here. So down here are some really great features that will make your life a little more simple when it comes to grading. So I can go ahead and put a comment in here. Oops. Remember, her name was Anna, so I'll put this here. To follow all directions. I see you know how to practice creating the shell. She'll know what I'm talking about. And then I can submit that comment. There are also, and then it goes right here. She'll see that comment. I can also come in here and put my little emojis. Those are kind of fun. And if I click on the windows and the period, I'll get these cute little emojis that come up too. And there are tons of these. So you can flip through the different emojis. Those are kind of fun. I'm going to pick something that kind of goes with the assignment. That's cute. Okay. Close out those emojis. Again, that was the windows and the period. And this is also a great feature. I'm going to back those out of here. So this one here is the speech to text. So if you're not into typing anything at the moment, we can just, let's go ahead and press record. And great job, Anna. I can tell you know what you're doing with this one. So it went ahead and it started typing it in there for me. So if you look over here in the comment, great job, Anna. I can tell you know what you're doing. So that it goes ahead and puts that comment in for you. And I see it didn't put a capital letter here, so I can always come back in and fix that. So continuing on to our next tool, I have right here, this little button is a media comment. So there are a couple of different types of media comments. I can record myself talking to my students. We know our students always love that. You push start the recording right here, and it will go ahead and do a little comment. You can say, "Hey, Anna, great job. I love what you're doing there." Kids always love to see their teacher on the video. And then I can also send a clip. So if maybe I wanted to watch her to watch a little video or a little something to help in my files, I could attach that right there. All right, and again, I can download, this right here is downloading the assignment with my annotations also. So I can get that little download, and now we can see where I wrote on it right there. So we'll see those annotations that I made earlier. It's your turn to practice and reflect. So as you do that, think about some ways that you can provide feedback for your students, and think about what excites you most about grading using Canvas.